Alright guys, so when I was playing some of your levels on my challenge request streams, I noticed some problems with your gameplay. So today, I'm going to show you guys 10 ways to improve your gameplay. Let's get right into it with number 1. So here's number 1. We have a little wave part and a spam, and then we have this ship portal, and you cannot get through it. It's so hard to transition. There are many ways to fix this, but here's one of the best ways to do it. If you go on over here, you can spam and then put a little slope stabilizer like this, and then one block into the straight fly, put some blocks, and then fly through. It's that simple. Alright, here we go for number 2. So as you can see, we have a little problem here. Whenever we are transitioning out of this wave part into this cube portal, sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. And right here, our UFO portal was way too close to the spikes. So here is how you fix it. So you're basically just going to want to move the cube portal a little bit forward, so it is not inside any of the spikes at all. At least one cube away from the spikes. And then same thing with the UFO portal. One UFO portal away from the spikes. For gameplay tip number 3, here we go. So when we play this wave part right here, it goes into a dual part, but then you'll see that we cannot get through this. The transition is just too bad that the waves are not aligned. There's a very simple way to fix this. 2 simple ways actually. So one of the simplest ways to fix this is simply just move your dual wave part a few blocks to the right, so your waves can hit the bottom and the top and be aligned. But if you think that's going to mess up your sync or your gameplay, there's another way you can do this. You can also just place a mini wave portal, so the waves will hit the ground faster, and then you can play the part just like that. Number 4, we have some weirdly placed portals here that don't seem to work very well. While these parts are possible, it looks really bad in the gameplay and does not play well at all. This transition is going to be incredibly inconsistent because you don't know where your wave is going to enter the portal. My number 1 tip here is keep your portals in free space and not inside any type of obstruction block, or else it's going to look bad and it's also going to play bad. Let's go to gameplay demo number 5, and this is actually going to be taken from my first ever Geometry Dash level I ever made. It's called A World of Figures. And I'm going to show you this right here. And as you can see, when you go into this wave portal, if you don't click immediately or into it like so, you will simply die and hit the ground. I see stuff like this very commonly in levels actually, but this is so easy to fix. So please, if you have a level that has this, just fix it by doing this. It's as simple as placing a D block on that one block. However many D blocks you need to place there, just place them down, and it's going to make the level so much better. So sometimes portals like this in Toxic Blades, where you enter a small entrance, can be a little bit buggy, just depending on, I really don't know, refresh rates, it could be. So sometimes your portal just won't work and your cube will spawn too high in the block. You have to be careful of this, because if you do this, the level's literally unplayable. I'm literally at 0.01%. So there's a few very simple ways you can fix this. First of all, you can literally just not have top blocks for the first part of the block, so there's nothing to be obstructed, so the cube can just fall in its spot and keep going. Or you can just make it way wider, which is another very easy solution. Invisible portals are not fun to deal with or learn, especially in easier levels. So the simplest solution to this is to delete that alpha trigger and make your levels more visible, and the portals, come on. Now this one might come as very obvious, but I feel I still definitely should mention it. And if you didn't catch on to it, I am of course talking about inverted slopes. Is this level supposed to look this difficult? Absolutely not, it shouldn't be. So simply reverse your slopes and put them the right way, and make sure they're the right way so you don't obstruct your gameplay like crazy. Alright, so this one might also be very obvious, but do not put these little blind clicks in your level where you cannot see where the next click is going to be. Another example right here. I have no idea that I'm going to have to click in this UFO like that. This is incredibly annoying for your levels, as it makes your gameplay very unpredictable and unfun. So here's a simple fix to the gameplay. We have everything visible, and we have a lot more reaction time for this last click here. Don't put these blind clicks in your level. Alrighty, so this one's very specific, and I'm going to have to explain it the best I can, but you need to be careful where you place your speed portals. So in this level, when you hit that speed portal at the bottom, your click will be very synced to this click right here. Let's say I click one of these other portals here. It's less synced and harder to predict. And if you put speed portals at different positions in your level, very early in the level, the sync's going to be completely fucked up later in the level. You really need to make sure that you are being as careful as possible where you're placing your speed portals. You want to make sure there are not a million different spots you can touch the speed portal. Like, right here. This is bad. Do not do that. Here's one solution. You can place your speed portals all in one line like that, so no matter where you go, you'll hit the speed portal in the exact same spot every time. And here's one more example, a little bit crazy, but as you can see, there's a huge 3x speed portal, but there's one solid line you're gonna hit. Wherever you are, you're gonna hit it the same exact way. So also, something like this. Your speed portals are very misaligned. If you hit this portal right here on this spot, you're gonna be very misaligned as if you hit the speed portal right here on this spot. So once again, simply place your speed portals all on the same line in the editor. Bonus gameplay tip! So when I'm playing Bloodbath in normal mode like this on this level, it seems very normal and everything seems completely fine. But look what happens when I die in practice mode. The sync is completely fucked up. You can tell it's just wrong and way off. So if you check this out, you'll see at the start of this level has a secret way and then a 4x speed portal. The problem with this is that the speed portal is checked off still, which means it's still going to be used in determining the level sync. Here's a few things I did not mention. So if you're making a secret way and you're going to put this 4x speed portal, just simply go right here and uncheck it, and this will fix the music sync in the level. Alright, so that's it for the bonus tip. So make sure to go watch this video right here, around there on the screen. It's about 20 mind-blowing facts about Geometry Dash, and I think you'll love it. Subscribe and have a good day. Goodbye.